Hello everyone, we're ready, already, here we go. The Great British Grand Prix, absolutely, immediately. Let's get it. Lights are coming on your screen. Oh, and we're away, but it's a rocky start. Luckily, we don't need to take avoiding action because the car ahead is completely gone. We've got a car on the inside, but that's alright, no problems. Oh, and apparently there are problems, so I'm going to get spun round and have to rejoin. I've got a car on my right hand side, so I'm going to try and keep it nice and slow. Whoop. So, right, here's the situation. I've changed a few settings, so everything's very, very different. For the better, I feel like maybe the camera angle is a little bit too zoomed in. At least for the Williams. So I need to get that changed. Which is gonna be somewhere in the next qualifying session. I'll probably be doing that. Wow, that guy's incredibly laggy. And also my audio is quite low, so I can't really hear the game, to be honest. Forgot how grippy this game is. I was driving it like I'm in F1 23 then. We're going to try and get past this guy. He slots in behind, lovely. And so annoying that you have to drive the game like this, but we need to get used to it in some way. But there should be an update. That's the good news. There should be an update within the coming days, hopefully. Well, at least they've said within the coming days they will be making everyone aware. Whoopsie. They'll be making everyone aware of the situation regarding the next update. So, within the coming days, we will be able to find out when we are going to get an update, which is really good. That was a little bit treacherous. And yeah, hopefully we can get an update very, very soon. Now, there's a couple of ghost cars up in front, which is annoying. This guy was losing the car left, right and centre. So I've lost a bit of time. I'm going to get DRS. He's also going to get DRS, so I'm going to use some here. Maybe the outside line that I look for. And hope that they don't crash into me. They don't. So that's phenomenal. I think they may have probably tapped me, to be honest, but got through just about all over the place. I really do need to change these settings because they're quite difficult to drive with. At least they're difficult to get used to. Now, unfortunately, I don't have much ERS in this car. I still do have pressure from behind though, which is not ideal. I didn't get DRS, so the car behind is going to have a nice advantage. Now, center up in front. Pursoon is actually on a controller right now, so if I don't beat Pursoon, I'll be quite disappointed. That being said, I was quite badly affected at the first corner, which is quite annoying. It does seem like maybe I'm the one that's lagging, as Senna's just had a bit of a connection symbol pop up. DRS will be available for myself. This is my opportunity. Suboptimal, but we'll go for the move. And now we've got Pursoon up in front, who's going to move straight to the racing line. I've been demon dragged a little bit there. That wasn't what I wanted. Mate, I'm being demon dragged. Pursoon! Bassoon! Ah! I can't turn in if I'm being dragged across the circuit. So now we're at the back of the pack. We are literally second to last, and I think probably the guy behind is probably an AI, to be honest. Bassoon slowed down, but too little too late, isn't it, really? And now he's actually, I've got a illegal overtake. For some reason, I don't know how. But, yeah. Very strange stuff. We make the move eventually, but he's probably going to try and come back at us. That 4-5. He's even got a time penalty added to his name, which is suboptimal, but they couldn't stick it on the inside on controller. So, trying to go for race ruin attempt number... I don't know how many, I've lost count these days. Now, they've got DRS on me. I'm not even going to fight it if they want to send the move. But as I'm on a wheel, I can confidently send it into that corner. Oh, okie dokie. Not that corner though. Time to flick it up to 54. There's a big old bump in the middle of the... or at the side of the circuit there, so I really needed to go to the middle. I'm just going to send it down the inside, and I'm not even going to try and fight it, to be honest, because I would quite like to stay in a straight line. It's just a shame that I won't be scoring any points when I'm being beaten by quite a lot of AI at the moment. Change up the gear. See if I can gain a bit of time here on the straight. Really keep the battery above 20%. Shift down to make sure the engine's up. Such a difficult or different feeling to race with this new camera angle, so that's why I'm all over the place, and I do apologise. Unless I'm very lucky, I might be able to get a point, but unless I'm lucky, I'm not going to be getting one. There's a yellow flag there. But I'm going to miss it. Maybe if I didn't have that spin. Oh, I'm going to get a point. I'm going to get a point. Let's go. Come on. Yes, 2. 2 points as someone DNFs. I think they must have left the lobby early, and that's what happened there. Hello, Grajak, how you doing? I think you're in the lobby. I don't remember racing you, but I'm pretty sure you are in the lobby. GG, guys. That is Navigating Driver of the Day. He went from the back end of the field as well, but all the way to the front, I guess, maybe? Let's have a quick look. Getting themselves a P5 in the end, so considering I was actually fighting with the Merc, that was P3, I could have maybe had it, but yeah, Zingu too far in front anyway. Getting the double in, of course. The fastest lap, or triple, the fastest lap, the win in the pole position, of course. Standings, as you can see on your screen right now, and as you can see on your screen right now. And we will quickly go to the next one. Alright, so here's the situation. We're going to be doing 2 more races. We're going to do a Saudi race in F1 cars. We're going to do a Monaco race in F1 cars, as requested by someone last time around. I can't remember who that was. And then we will be doing 2 races in F2 cars with no rules. So we're going to be doing Monza at the very end, no rules. As always, of course, we have to. But then also F2 cars, we're going to try out Canada. No rules. So that's going to be very interesting. It's probably not going to live up to the standards of Monza because kind of we've raced Monza No Rules F2 for so long that we kind of know all the little tricks and we know how to drive it more or less, which makes it so good. Canada, with Great Britain we tried before, which was actually not bad. It's just that we kept on having these little issues where we would crash and whatnot. So it's a little bit difficult, for sure. Now I need to remember to change my camera angle once we get into qualifying. If I'll be able to do that, I don't know. Doing a bit later scenario racing. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Last driver standing. We won't do that unless we have time, but I'll see what the clock's looking like if we get time or not. But yeah, I might have to go and do a few things, so unfortunately I think we're gonna have to leave that to next time. Did we miss out on last man standing last time? Did we? And I think we did it, but I just forgot to live stream it, right? We'll do that next time, because instead we're doing Monaco, which is obviously isn't last man standing, but it's kind of, or last driver standing, it's kind of its own spectacle, if you like. So we will be definitely doing last driver standing next time, I promise you. I absolutely promise you. Right, I'm just going to quickly do something whilst we're in the lobby waiting. Alright. And hopefully we can start loading. We are loading. Lovely. Lovely stuff. Let's see what we can do. What does everyone think of the Sergio Perez news then? How's that situation? Is it a good thing in your opinion, a bad thing? I think they're trying to get him to have a better mindset. They're trying to give him that trust of the team so he can start performing potentially. That might be why. Also, I think that even if they're not performing, their way to read the car and give that feedback is pretty useful to Red Bull, especially when they've got a regulation change coming up and they don't want to be changing drivers. So, yeah, I don't want to necessarily say it's the right decision, but I think that their reasoning is that, you know, they're looking to try and help the team and they don't want the teammate drama. So just having the same driver in the car and they don't have to go through all the teething problems of learning how to do stuff going from 25 to 26, that is what they're looking for there. So, yeah, I think it's understandable, definitely. And will play a big role in their success, if they have it, into the new era of Formula 1. Yeah, we did it. We did it. It was a me and you in the last moment, and I made a big blunder, and I took us both out, but you retired last, so you won. Because you are the OG and no one can stop you, mate. OG of last man standing, last driver standing. Saudi Arabia. Alright, we got this set up. This is going to be interesting, isn't it? I do need to update my setups because they're already looking a little bit worse for wear in the new game. But then at the same time, I feel like maybe things are going to change so much it might not matter. I'm just going to cut the first corner and then I'm going to go for a few settings. Alright, and then I'm also... Ooh, what did I do for? Right, let's go for a few camera settings if I can. Please. Not that one. Maybe that. Maybe that. Is that better? It's still a bit weird. for me. But I don't know how to explain it. That's quite zoomed out. I don't want to go too much further on that. And actually, that's getting a little bit difficult because it starts to show the other stuff. So we'll go like that and hope that that's the way to do it. It might be good. I've changed a few other settings as well, so yeah, it's going to be very different. We'll see how this one goes. And I might go for another check-in at some point. Now, I think he's right up there, but they've got someone who's cooked by just under, yeah, just under 2/10. They got a bit of work to do, but I think he's usually pretty good in the races. Not great at Saudi Arabia, but I think he'll still be able to beat a lot of people in a practice lobby. So 1-8 in the end. He's lost out there by, but I think he can still probably get a pretty good race. And he's got some pretty good racecraft, race intelligence, I should say. Alright, let's see. Let's see how this one goes. On to the next, well, not onto the next one, onto the race. With a few setup changes, camera-wise. Might be better. It might be worse. It might be exactly the same. But regardless, I think I'm still going to crash as much as I ever have done. No, I think hopefully this gives me a little bit more of a feeling. Regardless of if I crash more or not, it should allow me to feel the car a bit more. Because I think just then we had in the Williams, it was a little bit too far forward. And that's not what I really wanted. I don't really know what to do with the setup here, to be honest. I'm going to do that and that maybe. And we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Interesting that not many people are readying up. So, a bit crazy there. I'm just going to continue to wait. I really want to kind of make changes, but I don't think I should. I think I should just let it be and see how this goes. Could be horrendous, could be great. The countdown's going down, so I'm going to ready up anyway. We've got a lot of people readying up now as well. Just a few trying to make those last changes, as this is quite a difficult circuit, so you want to make sure that everything's to your liking as best as you can possibly get it before we start. Alright, here we go. Good luck everyone. Saudi Arabian Grand Prix is on your screen. Still trying to get there on the starts. Not easy, but that's always going to happen. It's an open lobby. Hit that curve there, which is not what I wanted. Car to my outside, which is all on me. That's all on me. I just broke so late and lost the rear. That is just completely on me. I do apologise. There's Bassoon. There's a lot of understeer actually. So I did need that extra wing rotation, which I've taken away from myself. It's a bit silly, but didn't know. That is a hell of a send from Ben. McLaren on behind is not very happy. They're also not very happy with me as they're trying to put me in the wall. Try and get them on the exit here. Both these McLarens are lagging. Already run out of ERS for one of them. Should be an easy pass. And I probably just missed my braking point by a mile, but because of this game, you are able to do whatever you want. Braking wise. And I keep messing up the shifting. I keep trying to use F123 shifting, where you can shift a lot later to get the maximum performance. I did not need to be in fourth gear either.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Thank you, mate. Love it. You get extra DRS nice and early on. Something feels off.
Okay, clear.
But I don't know what it is. I'm struggling a little bit here. Whoopsie. Goodbye to Batman. Didn't say Batman, that man. I barely need to brake for that corner. Probably didn't brake enough, but still made it. Something's wrong with my setup and I don't know what it is. But it is wrong. We'll find out eventually, won't we?
Yellow flag.
Absolutely sending it. Third gear once again, probably a bit too high. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm all over the place. Oh. Antics up ahead. Hopefully we didn't get affected. Please don't turn into me. Oh, he's going to try and take me out. He didn't. Oh, he is going to try.
Green flag.
I'm not even going to bother. Although they are now slowing me down. It's quite frustrating. Please don't take me out, mate. Well, oh dear. That's not what we wanted. There goes our DRS. Oh man, this setup is trash. I've got a total of just 0 feeling and 0 rotation. I can catch if I hit. Now if I can, use all my battery now. Gotta commit. Got it, just about. Help me catch, but I think they've escaped again. And I don't have the battery to be able to get that again. Unless I can absolutely send it. Oh no. How did I get that? That's criminal. I did not deserve that at all. How did I get DRS just then? Why have I all of a sudden got really loud engine noises? What the hell? Why is my engine so loud? It's good, but I don't know why it just kicked up. Whoopsie. Oh man, come on. I'm gonna have an answer here. With those harvesting energy to try and make sure that you can stay in front of me. But I've missed out on DRS. No, I just about got it. So nice and close. I'm just gonna have to use here and pray that I've got some in. But I don't think it's gonna work. I just missed my braking point, to be honest. Might have had a chance, you know. Nah. The pressure got to me. The pressure got to me, mate. The pressure got to me. I couldn't do it. GG, Nifo. GG. Frantic gets through. Zingy P1. So, once again, solid result for RB. Alrighty. Let's see. Let's see. Let's get the results. Fortunately, Grajak at the back of the pack, unfortunately. That's not what we want, but where it ended up. In the Mercedes, which is a bit of a throwback to, I believe, when they last competed there in the Mercedes. Oh my days. That's incredible lag. That is incredible. Yes. And then when it resets you to track, it puts you into neutral, and then you try and go down the gears to go back to first gear, and then you're just not. That's incredible lag. That's probably the most insane lag that I've ever seen in the F1 game. If I try and get driver of the day again, maybe, just maybe if I got that overtake on for there, I would have had him. I don't know. Alright, let's see, let's get it. Dale Zingy on top, another fastest lap in a win, but not pole this time. And that is, of course, maximum points for himself. Frantic right up there. Although, to be honest, the gap between P1 and P2 is quite a bit, but the gap between P2 and P3 is only 10, no, not 10 points, I can't count. It's less points. Anyway. We've got a bit to do, of course, having our first race being quite down the order, unfortunately. We've got a bit of work to do, but we'll see how this one goes. And Red Bull, or RB, sorry, are leading by quite a margin. Red Bull not quite so much, they're in P6 at the moment. But yeah, we'll see how that one goes. Alright, next session. Assume points on control, easy game, easy. Well done, Pursoon. It's your circuit, you know. It's just your circuit. You should plug in your wheel and then tell everyone that you're still on your controller. And then just start driving really quick. That'd be funny. Right. Let's see how this one goes. Lovely. Okie dokie. Right. Monaco. Next car. What should we jump into? Jump into McLaren. McLaren has just opened up. We will take it. We could take the Ferrari. Oh, we've missed out on the Ferrari. It's been taken. We won't be able to get there, unfortunately. But still, McLaren, I'd like to give it a shot. Don't have the Senna livery, unfortunately, but still, this is going to be quite good, I'm sure. And then we're already readying up. This is going to be crazy. Obviously, we want everybody to try and abide by the rules, but is abide the right word? I don't know, you know what I mean. Follow the rules. But no damage is off in these lobbies, and it is Monaco, so there might be some touchings of walls at some point by a few drivers, whether that be our own or randoms. I hope it doesn't happen. But obviously, yeah, it's probably quite likely to do so. Anyway, here we go. We are loading in to the next race. Your internet is definitely an absolute banger, mate. Absolute banger into other cars. Hey, crazy. Alright, that was suboptimal. But now we've cleared our nose. And we're good to go. Monaco, let's load the setup. We really not want engine braking? Maybe? Oop, I just completely messed the setup up so bad. Anyway. I'm going to cut turn 1. The bump's still there. And then I'm going to drive the rest of the circuit and hope that it's alright. Oh, this is a goofy one. Yeah, you don't need engine braking at this circuit. Wow, this is the weirdest feeling. Coming from F1 23 straight out of the Monaco League race. This is wild. I've completely cut that one, but we move. Also smashed into that barrier as well. Whoops. This is so hard to grasp. Yeah. We ain't getting anywhere near pole, but we set the lap. Well, invalid intentionally. Wow, we would have been easy P2. Sure, we did cut the inside by quite a nice margin, but at the same time, I feel like we lost more than we would have gained. Alright. We start almost really far at the back, but Pasuna's beaten us. Pasuna's beaten us to the last place. Alright. Let's see. That one's done. Move on to the next one. Alright. Come on then, let's load it. Right. That's why I don't league race anymore. That's fair enough. Let's try and fix my setup a little bit. Might do that. No, you don't need it, do you, really? Gonna be interesting. Yeah, very interesting. Let's try it. Let's try that. Was his first drive on F124? Of Monaco, yes. Of the game entirely, no. But Monaco, yes. Monaco. This is interesting. Alright, good luck, everyone. Here we go. Oh my days. Oh my lord. Absolute murder's happening right now. That guy's fully ghosted. What the hell? Can I use it? Oh, he spun the car. Crazy stuff. Whoopsie. That's the first warning done, and I'm going to get a lot of them, I reckon. He sent it there. So difficult to drive. So difficult.
Now use DRS. DRS now available.
I don't know where to brake for turn one, to be honest. My bad. What? Crazy. This is such a weird circuit. Such a weird circuit.
Okay, clear.
White little tap. I'll go through, thank you, sir. Jolly good. Was that the right braking point? Felt like it. I can't remember though. Uh-oh. I mean, if I brake late like I did just then, just put more steering lock on and I'm fine. Such a weird feeling. Load of cars piled up together. I might have a chance to catch up. Do still have pressure behind though. It's not like I'm miles away. Oh, well, cars behind, I cooked. But, yeah, I'm starting to limit into the first corner. Whoopsie. That's, not ideal. There as well. Need to brake a bit earlier for, well, not the hairpin, but the corner before that one. 4.2, I'm not catching the cars ahead, unfortunately. can probably brake a lot less for a lot of these corners, to be honest. Because in a 5-lapper, your tyres will die, but not that much, to be honest. Wouldn't want to wait much later, at least in a race situation, maybe not time trial. Suboptimal through there, but into the game. We get to disqualify from Monaco. Not what you want. Oh, this is a tiring circuit. Second warning. So our fastest lap attempt will not be on. And we will take that, but no position in the end. Frantic got Niffo on time penalties because Niffo got another 2 seconds, which was tragic, but whew, GG, Zingy 6 seconds ahead in the end. Crazy. Mr. Controller and then Ben fell behind, and our teammate at the back of the pack, unfortunately, but for no longer, because we'll be moving to F2 cars for final 2 races. "15 times. Crazy. Don't be too disheartened though, because Frantic, Grajak, sorry, there's been a lot of the lobby here who have done a league race in F123 around Monaco quite recently. So, yeah. That's Zingy, Frantic, Niffo, myself, Pursoon, Ben. We've all done a league race around here at some point, quite recently. Yes, it's a completely different game, and oh my, is it different, like, feeling-wise, but, yeah, that's, it's still, you should be not too disappointed, because it is a very difficult circuit. Championship looking pretty much decided in both at the moment. Now I move on to F2 cars. What's your take on the Monaco race? Do you mean this year? Monaco just in general, or the Monaco race that I just did? I'm not sure. This year, although there was a little bit of boringness to it, I feel like there was quite a lot of anticipation. Obviously, is there going to be something going wrong for Charles? Or are they going to get punctures, all of them, and they're going to have to make pit stops and Max Verstappen's going to win? We don't know. But yeah, still, it was quite a good one because obviously the fairy tale happened at the end, which was amazing. So that was good if you are asking about F1. But I'm not sure. I'm just going to quickly change the lobby settings. I do apologise for the delay. We'll do a quali for the first one at least. Rules off, and looks all good to me. Lovely. Alright, I think we can get ourselves in a car, and then we'll move. Monaco as a race venue. Monaco's a race venue. Well, kind of heritage, isn't it? There's a few heritage circuits which you can't really get rid of from Formula One. As much as I would have liked to say in the past, I don't want it on the calendar. Recently, you can't get rid of it. Unfortunately, you just got to let it be. Yeah. So, if that's how it has to go, it's how it has to go. Maybe there could be some changes, but I don't know if there can actually be that many changes to really make a difference. Ultimately, the cars need to change, not the circuit, because the circuit is the circuit. That will always be the case. So yeah. Thank you very much, Grajak. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Legend. Back to the Twitch days, Grajak, huh? We're monetized and now we're getting celebrations through. I need to try and get some animations on the screen, don't I? Yeah, thank you, Grajak. Bit of nostalgia there with the donation. Yeah, F2 cars from F1 in F1 24, the F2 24 cars are going to be absolutely sick. Yeah, they're going to be pretty cool. They're going to be very different, but pretty cool. So we'll definitely try and test them out as soon as we can. 2 races, no rules, yes indeed. Canada, we're going to give it a shot. We're going to see what it's like, brand new. Never done it with no rules before. And then we'll go to Monza with no rules because we always do that. And you can never disappoint. It's just a banger. It's just a banger, to be honest. Quickly have a look at this a second. Cool. Yeah, I think we've got to keep it. Silverstone, Belgium, Hungary, Zandvoort kind of as well, really, because it's quite an old circuit. I mean, like, pretty much all of, almost all of the European circuits, effectively, because, you know, that's where it kind of started. Kyalami would be great to have on the calendar, and it's quite an old circuit as well. So that would be a bit of a heritage one. Hold on a minute. I'm just going to have a look at this a sec. So 13, 13, 0, 0. I think I'm going to do this, you know. Because of no rules. We can't change the setups. Yeah. Canada, that's a bit of a classic. Suzuka, classic. You know, there's a lot of circuits. I think Bahrain's a modern classic, and that's got to stay. It's, you know, it's a nice ease into the season. Is Bahrain? It can be either really good or quite boring. But either way, it's a nice way to start the season. But yeah, I mean, if you say that, you could say there's a reason for every single circuit to be kept. Oh, no rules, so I've got to try and remember where I'm going. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. I've completely crashed it. And it is very similar to last year's game relative to the F1 cars. Does it have the grip? Possibly. We're trying to just get a feel for it. The best line through here, probably not that one. Probably not that one. And I reckon the best line through here is going to be to brake at the normal point. Whether that be the normal point or using the runoff. But you'll get that run. Just want to double check, is my audio okay? Can you hear my voice over the game well, or not really? That's going to be so crazy to ride with everyone. That's going to be crazy. Maybe force the teams to use all 3 compounds of tyre during the Monaco race. That would make it more interesting. I think, in general, I know it's difficult really because, you know, having that tyre situation made it very interesting in a different way. And to the average viewer who's not like really keen on F1, that's really boring. But to people that are really interested in Formula 1, they're just waiting for that puncture. They're waiting for something to be said and something to go wrong. And that was kind of exciting. I can see it from the other way more so, but it was kind of exciting, for sure. But yeah, we'll see. He's done a 110, so that's close to F1 times at Canada. That's crazy. But using all compounds, I think maybe not even that. Maybe, like, they should do it so you have to make a pit stop under green flag. Because red flag or yellow flag, or like, maybe green and yellow flags, but not red flag. Like, you can make a pit stop, right? You can make a pit stop if you want to. You can get fresh tyres under red flags. But you need to change the compound under green or yellow flags. I think that needs to be the case. On the fence about Bahrain? Yeah, I think it's a very 50-50 one. No bomb whistle sound? I don't know what you mean there, to be honest. All good, but the game is a bit loud. Sound is good. Okay. I'll try and fix it for next stream. I don't know why the game's so loud. It just decided to mess around. Forgot you could jump the start. Every time I forget, I'm being taken out. Whoop. Everything's a little bit difficult to begin with. Woo-hoo. Oh, that works. Sorry, Nifo. Oh my days. It doesn't work. I'm so sorry, Nifo. I'm just literally losing the car all over the place. This is crazy. Why am I losing the car in that way? Is brake bias actually important? This is quite funny. That guy is trying to take me out, but it's not going to work because I'm just going to cut this corner. Gotta try and keep an eye out now, though. I tried to avoid him. Unfortunately, he's in front of me. He's not got the idea. Oh, and yeah, these guys just don't have the idea. We're trying to race with no track limits, effectively, because it's quite fun to do so. But these guys are not doing the same. Thank you, Pursuit. That was crazy. You know what? I'm going to wait for some guys, because otherwise it's quite boring. Oh, no, he's just going to try and take me out instead. I thought it was going to be nice and wholesome and we'd sit here and wait for people, but unfortunately I don't think some of the drivers are capable of emotion. They're just blocks of meat. So Frantic's here. Where's Nifo? Oh, I guess we'll never know. Is he behind? He's not too far away. But I think we should really wait for Nifo.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Oh my days. I had nowhere to go. It's so difficult, man. The grass and stuff is just crazy. Let's wait for Grajak and Nifo. Or just Nifo. I've completely gone on the racing line here. That's not helped Nifo at all. It's not helped them at all. But we're going to go past Grajak, and now the race begins. I want them to get a DRS, to be honest. I think they did get DRS. They might have. Yeah, they definitely did. They definitely got DRS. Not a chance that they didn't. Oh my days! He thought it was a ghost car. He thought it was a ghost car. No, they are solid cars, my friend. They are solid cars. Oh dear. I'm just waiting for Grajak and they're getting the antics. And Grajak has absolutely sent it. I wasn't looking in front of me. I was not looking in front of me. Now DRS is available to the guys behind. And they're going to have a massive old train. Still the Red Bull livery bug, which is annoying. Because it's just not the same car. There's Frantic. And no one's making turn one. They just can't do it. It is really difficult, honestly. Turn one is so hard. Woo! No, 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 no. It is such a difficult circuit. We're going to go with Grajak. We're going to see if we can get a battle going. Oh! That's not what I was hoping for. But soon though, come on. Oh, I was going to have a nice drag race to the end, but I guess that's not going to happen anymore. Never mind. Sorry, Grajak. Oop. Let go of the wheel. GG, guys. GG. As a new F1 fan, I don't have that connection to Monaco. For me, it's just F1 cars driving in the queue. I split the history, but would love to see some tweaks. Luckily, there are 23 other races this year for sure, yeah. It is definitely a thing that can change. I don't know. It's really hard. Zingy's cooking again. Thank you, Zingy. I appreciate that, mate. You know what? That's an intention. It's not far. It's not like a joke. That is an intention. We'd like somebody to drive for us, that'd be cool. It would be very cool. And that is a goal of LSI. I'll say a goal of ours. Because it's not only myself, it's a group of people, of course. But yes. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, Grajak, Zingy. Thank you very much for the donations. Everyone else in the chat, watching or chatting, whatever. I do appreciate that massively as well, so thank you. But yeah, circuit-wise, it is difficult. As a new F1 fan, because I'm actually considered quite late to being an F1 fan, 2017 was when I started watching the full seasons. 2016, I kind of watched half the season. Before that, I only watched the race now and again. So, yeah, it's difficult, but the more I watch F1, the more it's kind of like, it is kind of important. It's really tough. But, you know, certain circuits need certain things, and, you know, to have great circuits, you need bad circuits. So maybe it's not a bad circuit, it's just a different kind of circuit, that's all. Zingy and Grajak. The true Dons. The true Dons. Alright. Let's see. What team do we go now? We're going to go Maloney. Carlin, let's get the Carlin. And then Monza. The absolute classic for No Rules Racing. We've got two randoms in, which don't really know how to do this, unfortunately. I think they thought that you had to take each other out, but that's not quite the purpose. They're still in the lobby, so they're ready to go again. Hopefully that I hope that they don't take people out, but they might do. If they do, I think there's a few of us that know that we can just slow down and wait for others to catch up, so that could be good. We'll see how it pans out, really. We'll see how it goes. If we're having good races, we might not slow down. We'll see. Emotes in chat. Love it. Love it. I don't know why, but my headphones are stuck there. That's annoying. Alright. Alright. Let's see. Let's see how this one goes. Alright. Well, it's maximum top speed, isn't it? Yeah, there's no question about it, it's Monza. We can't change the setup otherwise. The only thing is that I'm not sure about the brake bias. Because the brake bias, I don't know if it was maybe the grass that was causing the problems at Canada, but it felt like I was sliding a lot in these F2 cars. I think I'll start with 50 in quali and see how it goes. Because the only real braking zones that we've got is the first Lesmo, the second Lesmo, and Parabolica, the final corner. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Steve is still alive? How is he still alive? Grajak, man, come on. That can't be true. Did they not fly out a window? I swear. I swear they flew out a window. Oh, thank you so much, mate. You know what? I'm just gonna, I'm gonna retire the car. Oh, no, I'm gonna test the braking. I'm gonna test the braking. And then I'm gonna retire the car. That's alright, cool. I'm gonna retire the car and then read what you said there. Yeah, no worries, mate. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Hopefully we can release a new one, a track guide for F124 It will be at Australia and it won't have a strategy necessarily, but it will be our first one. There's been a little bit of a technical difficulty here and there, which just made that not come out yesterday because I wanted to bring it out yesterday. Then it moved back to today, and now it's moved back to tomorrow. So hopefully I can get it released tomorrow. I will try my absolute best. Whether that will happen, I'm not quite sure, but we'll see. But one thing I will say right now is the strategy. That one thing that Brendan Lee, an esports driver, has said for this game is that if you start in the top 6, soft to medium as possible around certain circuits. Silverstone, I think, definitely. Silverstone, I believe. And then you can do hard to medium if you start outside the top 6. Now, usually in the old previous games, or recent games, I should say, hard medium is the way to go, F122 and F123. F121 can be a little bit different. You could do soft, medium, soft. You could maybe do like the 2-stopper or just a 1-stopper, soft, medium. It could work different ways. You could do hard. This game, it's a bit too early to say, but I think it is possible. If you really do try and make sure you save your tires, you might be right. Alrighty. Celebrating the first super chat. Thank you very much, mate. I appreciate that. It's absolutely mega. It's absolutely mega. I did just show my screen, but I don't mind. I don't mind. There's nothing to see. Alrighty. Let's get it. All of your 20 hamsters are named Steve. Right, I see. So Steve isn't actually alive. It's just Steve 1, Steve 2, Steve 3. Okay. Do you call him Steve the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th? Or is it Steve 1.0, Volume 1? Oh. Well. That's not great. I wasn't streaming that. Basically, Ben spun off the line there, and unfortunately, that did mean that I made contact with them. I'm going to send it here on the inside of Frantic. I'm going to try and catch up if we can for the cars ahead, but it's going to be very difficult. Let Frantic go. Get the better run. We'll go back through. Can we get the racing line or not? We're going to get it. We can get it. Lovely. Tim's too far ahead, it looks like. Don't know if they've got DRS ahead as well or not. Frantic trying to give me a bit of a front draft here. Front drafts are difficult in this game. Not easy. Now getting into the corner, he's going to have to either go ahead or stay behind. Gonna bump me again. Lovely. Oh, there's a big crash off to the side. And there's a big crash off in front as well. Lots of people out. It's Pursoon leading. This guy keeps crashing people. I think we might slow down and just let people catch up because although Pursoon is leading, this guy's an absolute menace. Let's see, is he going to try and take me out or what? Sorry, Grajak. I'm just going to slow down and let some people catch up, because, yeah, this guy isn't really helping too much, is he? Okay, I thought they would have realised that. Sorry, my bad. That's actually really my bad. I'm so sorry, Nifo. I'm so sorry. Can we not slow down a little bit more? Glen's behind the random, unfortunately, so it makes it a bit difficult. It makes it really difficult. Because we don't want the random to catch up, because they keep crashing us. And I'm ruining the racing. Ah! I don't know if I was hit or if I lost the car there, I'm not sure. And this guy's now caught up, so he's going to be trying to crush us out here. This is going to be crazy. What's Zingy doing? Zingy taking out Nippo! Nippo's flown! Nippo's flown! Oh, Nippo! Oh, man. The randoms just don't understand, do they? We'll keep trying to cook. There's no rest. There's no like straight lines that you can't not be concentrating, because anything can happen. When you said that, very hard there, pushing if a bit wide. I'm not going to get involved. Oh. Can I get the toe? They're not giving me the toe, man. I've not used I've used the sub-optimal line, sorry, I've not used the optimal line there. It's a little bit disappointing of myself. See if I can push Grajak up and forward a bit. Oh no. That was close. That's Grajak gone. Oh my days. I'm so glad I broke there because the lag kicked in massively. That's so annoying. It's so difficult to race randoms when you don't know what they're going to do. You just have no clue what they're going to do. Will we hold on? I think we will. Then we'll be able to get us here. But I'm braking, to be honest. And I'm taking a way too wide line. Cut back to the inside. And we will finish P7 just about. Or P6, as Nefo was waiting for us there. On the line. GG. GG. And shame for Grajak there having that issue. But yeah, I don't know. I'll try and kick the randoms next time, because they did make it a little bit difficult. They kind of understood it for Monza, but they were sending it a bit too hard. Anyway, it's all a bit of fun. It's all a bit of fun. GG, guys. A lot of F1 24 content creators are commentating in a way the car's handling in the game. From what I heard when you did Monaco, it was tricky, but what's the general opinion on the game? So it has a lot of problems, for sure. It's difficult. The grip is too much, and in the wrong places, I feel. I'm not a professional racing driver. There are professional racing drivers out there that are giving their opinions. There are professional sim racers and racing drivers that are giving their opinions as well. So you kind of have to listen to them. But at the same time, for the mass who haven't driven F1 cars in real life, trying to call a game unrealistic is completely out of whack, because it will never be... We won't know what an F1 car handles like, because a lot of us probably won't actually drive one. But aside from that side, if you take away trying to call a game realistic, then it never will be. The handling being a little bit weird is definitely something that needs to be looked at. The grip is too much in certain places and not in others. It's just very, very weird. But yeah, it is wrong. But in the coming days, there will be updates. I can confirm that because it's been said by EA themselves, or Codemasters, either one, the developers, and there have been patch versions of the game been tested and shown. Alex Gillen showed one today. So yeah, it can definitely be a thing. So for sure. I do apologise, I've just muted my mic, haven't I? I don't know where I actually ended. The game has its issues. Yeah, it's not exactly what we want. Zingy's taken the win for the championship in the F2 standings as well, so that's great to see from him. And Grishak has got his PhD at university, a professional hamster thrower. Well done, indeed. That is very creative, Grishak. Well done. But yeah, hopefully video coming out in the next few days. We'll try and get that done as best as we can. The game will be updated in the coming days. We'll get a kind of an update on when that's going to happen within the next few days, hopefully. So hopefully it's not too long, I will pray. And yeah, we'll see you then. Make sure you've registered for the launch season coming this weekend and next weekend, and then get ready for the summer season that will be announced. Well, the registration will be announced shortly after, maybe midway through the launch season. We'll see how it goes. All right, thank you very much, everyone. It's been a pleasure. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. And thank you very much for the donations. Absolute legends.